You're here to find out how I went at Oraclepalooza Virtual 2020. I'm Kylie Savidge Psychic, and woo, I went to Oraclepalooza Virtual 2020 and I had a blast. It was on the 31st of July and the 1st and 2nd of August, so last weekend. I stayed up for 2 whole nights, and then all this week I didn't know what day it was. And I'm still trying to recover from the after effects of staying up all night. Because Oraclepalooza Virtual, what is it? Oraclepalooza is a live event held by Colette Baron-Reid for the last 5 years in America or Canada, wherever, over there somewhere. And what she does is she gets everyone together, she does Spirit Jam, and she teaches you how to read Oracle cards and how to read her decks. It's lots of fun. Lots of people have gone, made me super, super jealous. And I'm like, I would love to go to Oraclepalooza. So thank you, COVID. Wonderful pandemic. One of the silver linings from it, sorry, I'm being completely sarcastic and out of touch. One of the silver linings, though, from it was that Colette had to pivot her business, regroup, rethink everything, because she was booked to go to London, and then Oraclepalooza was going to be an in-person event, and she had to cancel all of that. And so she decided to make Oraclepalooza virtual, which was brilliant for all of us. And there were lots of Aussies. Yay, the Aussies. And she gave us a special shout out because we were all staying up. It started at 1 a.m. in the morning for us Southerners, and it went till 6 or 7 in the morning. So yeah, I got to see the sun come up. I felt so sick after a meditation. I thought I was going to face plant my desk. That was not fun. But it was good. Like, I had lunch at 4 o'clock in the morning, all of that. But anyway, yeah. So she decided to make it virtual. I did this free 7 Energies challenge with Colette to introduce her new 7 Energies Oracle card deck. See this? I don't have it yet. It's coming soon. It's coming very, very soon. Anyway, it was all about how to write yourself a new story or co-create yourself a new story. So Oraclepalooza was all about 7 Energies deck, which we found out about in the free 7 Energies challenge, which was so great. And then Oraclepalooza Virtual was advertised, and I was like, don't think about it, Kylie, just do it. And I got a surprise gift of money, so I was able to sign up. Now, things that I have learnt from Oraclepalooza Virtual 2020, which I will not, I will know if she does it again for 2021, which hopefully she does. I was thinking, even if it's a combination of virtual and live, that would be terrific. There were 2 tickets. There was the basic box, and then there was the upgraded box. And in the upgraded ticket, you got the deck, the 7 Energies deck, which I'm still waiting for mine because I'd already ordered it. And it wasn't even open for sale yet, to be distributed yet. Pardon me. So I never would have got it in time for Oraclepalooza because it was just released to the public this week. If you want the 7 Energies Oracle, which I highly recommend, go and get it ordered now. Get to your bookshop or crystal shop, New Age seller, and get that deck. So the box, the better ticket had the upgraded ticket had the Oracle card deck. It had a Don't Poo the Woo Woo t-shirt. It also had gave you access to the recordings for Oraclepalooza. Now, I can still buy that because I bought the basic ticket, but it's like another $90, which is in US, so it's a little bit more than that. But the good thing I found about that is in the recordings, there is all the meditations that Colette taught us in the 7 Energies Challenge. And she just, spoke them out on her Facebook Lives for the 7 Energies Challenge. And they're all properly recorded and in a package, and you can get really quick access to them if you got that upgraded ticket or you went and bought the recordings with your basic ticket. Okay, so things I would have known about and would know for 2021 is check out what's in those tickets. What do you actually get? And I recommend always going for the upgrade. Okay, so Oraclepalooza this is what happened. I missed the first day because my email got bungled. The other thing is because you have the time difference. I think it was too short between Oraclepalooza being opened up, the tickets being opened up for sale, put on sale, and the actual event. There wasn't enough time if there were hiccups, which for a lot of us there were. But anyway, I think, everyone did a monumental job, and I'm so glad I persisted and I got there. That was the main thing, and it was terrific value for that ticket. So, Oraclepalooza is Colette teaches you about her decks. She takes you through the decks in an in depth process for you to connect with them and start working with them. That's what Oraclepalooza is. Plus Spirit Jam, which is where Colette puts on a mediumship show. If you don't know that about Colette, she's also a medium, and she's a singer, established recording artist, and so she sings and does mediumship. It's awesome. I missed it and I'm totally bummed because that was day one. It's in the recordings though, so that is good news. Okay, my best takeaways from Oraclepalooza. If you don't want to watch the rest of this, I'm going to put the juiciest bits in here. My best takeaways were connecting with the deck. So what Colette would do is she would give you some teaching, and it was magic. She looked right into the camera like she was looking right into your soul. And Colette just has this voice that I could listen to forever. And the way that she talks about things, and she's called the mystical pirate. She used salty language. I just loved it because, if you know me, I'm a little bit of a potty mouth and I can't help but keep swearing. I'm always trying to zip it for the public arena. And if there are any children around, oops. Um, anyway, she looked right into the camera, and she relayed her wisdom and her knowledge and her expertise. And what the Seven Energies Oracle is about is much more than traditional chakra system. Even though it embodies that, it transcends that. And this is about how, we can be in the world, how we can write a new story for ourselves, how we can integrate these seven energies so that we can be, fully activated, fully spiritually activated and in tune and aware and conscious and be these amazing, amazing, mystical, magical co-creators in the world. Shifting, between those two pillars that Colette always talks about. So co-creating the life we desire with the divine and accepting life on life's terms. And just embracing the magic, the mystical and the woo-woo. So one of my best takeaways was she would give you the teaching, then you pop over to the deck, which was on your dashboard. You ask the question that she gave us all, and then you pull your card and you sit there and you write in your journal about the card, what that means to you in relation to the question. Then you went to Zoom breakout rooms. So if you don't know about Zoom, it's a video service, and then breakout rooms is you can meet with multiple people on the one screen and you can talk and you can see each other. So that was really awesome, like meeting with, 7 or 8 strangers, people that you've never met before. There are no strangers, just friends you haven't made yet. And then you would get together and you would share. It was so awesome and so brilliant was we were sharing honestly, openly, deeply about, these spiritual truths and this wisdom, this stuff, these messages in the deck and how that applied to our lives. Answering that question Colette had set for us. And it was like, holy God, you could tell these people they were on the same page. They have done deep spiritual work. They are in tune. They are interested with transforming their lives and co-creating a better future for all of us. And we do this with oracle cards. Not just any oracle cards, Colette Baron Reid's oracle cards, which are complete wisdom systems. So if you love Colette, if you love her work, you know what I'm talking about. We really do look at the guidebook. We pull out key concepts and elements and things, and we think about our lives, how they are now, how this card is asking us to stretch and reach and grow, to take some risks, and to be all that we can be. That was awesome. I loved it. It was mostly women. But anyway, after we did our breakout room, we went back to the main stage and there were these banks of TVs. I never saw my face on it. Other people did. They would shift around because you were in a group of like 200. And there were all different Zoom rooms of about 200. There was over 3,000 people attended. So then Colette would go to the bank and pull out the numbers of the people. She's intuitively guided. And then she would flip you over onto this massive main screen. I was sitting there going, oh, please don't call me. Please don't call me. Please don't call me. And I'm going, oh, Kylie. I did a bit of work on myself. Breathed and calmed down. Said, if Colette's going to go up to the screen and call your name, you're not going to say no to Colette Baron Reid, are you? Like, seriously, no. So I'd be like, yes, pick me. But I think, whoever gets called up, we're going to get the message. We're going to hear something that we need to hear in that person's conversation with Colette. And she was like full on reading for people and everything. It was so awesome. And some people were like really starstruck, nervous. I would have been a mess. I would have been so shaky and blushed and everything. But anyway, so then Colette had the chat with the people on the big screen. And the other thing is too, we meditated. We did the 7 energies meditations, and they are beautiful. Yeah, sorry. So if I didn't say that. You did the meditation, you went and picked your card, you did journaling, you went to the breakout room, you had one person called up onto the main stage, and Colette unpacked, whatever their offering and discoveries were, and then you had a break. Because you needed those breaks. I tell you what, they were 2-hour blocks sometimes, and it was full on. I have pages of notes and, things that I'm unpacking. One of my best, okay, where to from here? So, one of my biggest insights and takeaways from Oraclepalooza was, why do we read Oracle cards? This question about the why comes up for me with my health coach in the program that I follow with her. And it's like, why do I want to do something? Why do I want to achieve something? Why do we work with Oracle cards? And I'm taking that question and I'm going to let it influence and inspire the new offerings and teachings and resources that I create in my own business. So I'm really super excited about that. If you're interested, hit me up. Send me an email. Make sure you go and like and follow my Facebook page. I will tell everyone about that first over there. Okay, Oracle School. We got a special offer, an invitation to Oracle School. It's about $2,500. I'm saving up for next year. Oracle School is 10 months, and it was great because there were 5 mentors came through and the teachers from Oracle School, and we got to talk to the head of Oracle School and find out a lot more about it, what it's about. It is packed full of value. Got to say that. Okay, how can a new story? How do you co-create a new story for your life? That was the hook that got me in. When we did the 7 Energies Challenge and Colette was talking about, that's what this deck is about. That's what Oraclepalooza is about. Writing a new story for yourself. And I got 5 cards because I didn't get to do the first day. So my cards were Wish Upon a Star, Opening to Discovery, A Merry Motive, The Land Between, and Beautiful Uncaging. And even in just those 5 cards, I could see there is a new story unfolding for me. I feel like I'm right on the cusp of really big changes in my life and my business, and I'm getting excited about it. And the other thing is, I feel like I have support. The deck will be a support for this change. Or the people I met at Oraclepalooza and Oracle School, some of them were just such beautiful people. And the way we're just, even there on Zoom, like being so open and intimate and vulnerable with each other, that gave me so much hope for the future. I want to be a part of that. And if you want to be a part of that, I definitely encourage you to go and find out about Colette's work and go and find out about Oracle School. More importantly, come and join me. Let's unpack the decks together. I'm going to start Kylie's Oracle Club up again. I'm not sure exactly how it will be, and I feel like that's why I didn't relaunch it yet, because I'm not sure exactly how I want to make it. Okay, and the other thing was, just so many, beautiful takeaways from things like that. Okay, the 7 Energies deck, as you said, is available. It's out soon. Oraclepalooza Virtual, they took in our feedback. If Colette relaunches it next year as virtual, sign up. It's brilliant. Even if I don't get to Oracle School next year, I will definitely be going to Oraclepalooza again. Hit me up with any of your questions about it. And if you were there, let me know in the comments. And I thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and hitting that bell to get notified when all my videos come out. I want to say a very big thank you to Colette and her team for the wonderful gift that Oraclepalooza was and that it is, and for giving so much to all of us.